John bursts my bubble in a devastating way on the Apple Vision Pro. We didn't start with that though. We started like 30 minutes ago on iMessage hack. Do you remember that?
Big iMessage hack.
Yeah. So it's
kind of
the not so the not so Apple update today.
Yeah,
it is the not so Apple update.
Yeah, probably should have just started with the Vision and left it at that. But fun episode. Enjoy. Today we're going to look at what even struck me as kind of a big breach. 4-year breach of Apple's iMessage, sending out audio and text from iMessage users. That felt really bad.
It's
even to me.
It's the nightmare scenario, isn't it? It's a hack that doesn't require user interaction, and you just send an iMessage to someone, and that's it. That's all you need to do, and then it can start sending back audio and video from that device. It's really bad, and it's been around for like a long time.
I mean, but closed source works, so. No, it is crazy that it wasn't discovered for so long, right? Like that is one tightly gripped 0 day. 4 years.
Yeah. And so it was being used, as far as I know, by the NSO group who make the Pegasus spyware. And this is the company, they're based in Israel. This is the company that governments contract when they want to target individuals. And they pay millions to this company when they want to they're like a spies for hire or hackers for hire or something. It's really like movie level shit here.
They've done a lot of the hacks. Peter, I think you're waiting for something.
I kind of was waiting for you to be gracious, but it's fine. It's fine. Mike doesn't like doing this because he's a grumpy old boomer.
Yeah, he is a bit of a boomer, isn't he?
But we've decided to be more appreciative. Yes, right. We've decided to be more appreciative of the people that are actually watching, you guys watching it right now. Thank you so much for subscribing, if you're a subscriber. If you're not, please do consider subscribing, because it makes us feel so good inside. And we have just hit 500 subscribers.
500 subscribers.
Yes. Mike also spent the day creating memes for us, which is his way of celebrating. So take that how you will.
Get ready for memes.
Thank you for watching. Please do share this with your friends. If you think that we're making good content and you want to watch some more of it, click the subscribe button, and it just makes the world a better place, happier, shinier. You'll feel good inside, and you'll, as we've said before, validate our existence as content creators. So thank you. Anyway, moving back to Grumpy
now
Old
we can
Mike.
talk about Apple again.
Yeah, nightmare scenario. What could be worse than this? Is my question.
Yeah, this is actually kind of a crazy vuln/exploit. And I love and hate when Apple gets compromised or Apple products get compromised, because Apple touts, best security and best privacy and unhackable, and we're the best company on earth, $3,500 AR glasses. Like, wow, just what a company. And then and then it's a fucking text message, you're doing some weird shit on your iMessage backend that lets this happen. Like, insane.
I'll come back to that, Peter. Because we have another slide for it, but I think that's what struck me about this too, is that if you said text messages have been compromised for 4 years, obviously they're plain text. Everybody knows that they're out there. We talk all the time about how iMessage is not a secure platform. You shouldn't assume that it is. Use Signal. So on that front, we shouldn't be surprised. Yeah, like John said, oh my God, it's Apple and it's been going on for 4 years, and Apple's supposed to be bulletproof and they're not, which is why we end up with what we have now. So, Peter, as John mentioned, the other story we have is
It's not on the screen yet.
you're not gonna say it either.
Yes! Oh my god! I want this so badly. This is Apple's new spatial computer. And are we playing the? Sorry,
No, I wasn't gonna play the video, but
okay. I don't know if anybody hasn't heard about this. Apple have released basically an AR device. It's going to cost $3,500, and it's which is a lot, yes. And it's nothing. Oh God, I don't know. I've seen a lot of criticism about this, that it's nothing really new, and that it's not that amazing, and it's just another kind of. It's
by people who have been hands-on.
Yeah, no. People who are. Actually, I haven't read much about people who've actually tried it out. I've read
a small amount of people who tried it out, and they did say that they're very impressed.
Okay. I think it's going to be incredible. If it's anything like the preview video, the release video, then it's going to be amazing. I don't think so. I was wondering whether I would actually get one of these. Okay, so just to say what it is. It's an augmented reality headset that works as an entire computer. It has a little battery pack that's connected by like a cable that you can put in your pocket. It doesn't have a very long battery life, but like 2 hours.
With the cable, it does. With the external battery, it does.
No.
Oh, right.
With the external battery, it has 2 hours. When plugged into a power source, infinite, obviously.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's not that long, but it's basically a completely different way of working. The display is unbelievable.
What's completely different about it?
Yeah.
It's augmented reality.
It is, but it's on another level than we've seen so far.
Mm-hmm.
It's
based on what?
Based on what they said, and based on how previous releases have gone with totally new hardware from them, I do actually trust them when they come out with something new.
But you've used the Nreals; those are augmented reality. What do you think this will do that the Nreals can't? Like, sure, it could be doing it better, it could be cleaner, it could be more powerful, but in what way is it going to be revolutionary?
That's it. By being so much better, so much like, what is it? Like a 4K
on each
display
eye.
for each eye. Like the Nreals are 1080p. They're quite bright and they're a little bit heavy. You know.
That's one criticism, is that it is really heavy on the face.
Oh, really? I didn't know about that. I was really curious about how much it weighed, because. Well, we'll see. The dimensions look kind of cool. I like the big strap and stuff like that. But like a 4K display for each eye, that seems like so. One of the biggest reasons I have a MacBook as my personal machine is the display. It's so much better than any other laptop that I've used, any Windows laptop, that it's just like. I don't know. It is a defining characteristic of the device, and if they have managed to get the latency down, which they, like the interaction between,
they do claim that they do.
Yeah,
they claim 12 milliseconds. 12 milliseconds is probably safe to say that 12 milliseconds is faster than what we can perceive. It will feel instant, most likely.
Yes. We'll see. I mean, I've used a couple of generations old iPhones, and those seem a little bit laggy. But they're good at that kind of thing. They took BSD, which is a fucking Unix kernel, and made Mac OS out of it, which is, I want to try it out and see it. I don't think I'm going to get the first generation, though, to be honest, because
you shouldn't.
First generation. I wouldn't consider myself an early adopter of most things.
Well, that's also like the Apple curse. Everyone knows that. You don't buy, this is like an Apple meme, right? Is you don't buy the first generation of Apple products, as it goes as far back as, even before this, but the iPhone is really the standout here, because the first generation iPhone was recalled, and they had to.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they completely canceled everything about it. You can't even get it. On eBay, it's hard to find, and they released instead the iPhone 2G. If you remember, it was the big silver back with a black bottom. I actually had it, because my
Wow.
dad got it from like upgrading at AT&T, and then when he got the 3G, I got the 2G from him.
The 3 was really the first big full mainstream one, though, right?
Yeah, I think the 3 really kind of leveled up, and then they went into like the S models where it was like 3GS, 4GS, 5GS. But the 3 was the one with the curved black back. It was very like slick and pretty for a phone.
Yeah.
So we're waiting for the Apple Vision Pro 3s to hit the market.
So I do think that because from internal leaks, Tim, good old Tim,
Tim Apple,
Tim Cook, the CEO over there at the old Apple tree, he supposedly was putting a lot of pressure on his engineers for the last few years to come out with real AR glasses. And when I say real AR glasses, I mean the types of glasses that Peter and Mike are currently wearing, way closer to like Nreal. And they just kept running into roadblock after roadblock after roadblock. The technology just isn't fucking here, right? We're not there yet for a release. And this was kind of this reality headset was kind of like a backup almost. So that is what they had to release today. I do think that by 2030, we're going to have low profile, super light, super good AR glasses. And this is it is gimmicky, right? Like the eyes on the screen that you can like, and like it fucking you have to like do like an enrollment process. You hold the cameras in front of your face and it scans your face.
Oh yeah, and it shows your face as an avatar.
Which is a bit creepy.
I saw a couple of comments that were sort of pointed out side advances from this technology existing, which is that the ability to be able to 3D scan things on the fly and then project stuff on top of it is going to be able to, you're going to be able to do that in like iPhones. So you can have your iPhone will be a 3D scanner because it's software. Correct. It's not just, And this is, they come out with this new chip, the R1, I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
What they've done with the M series processors is that they've created this really high power but high performance but low power chips. So like my Apple M2 is completely silent. There's no fans in it. And it's incredibly powerful. So they're actually, by creating their own silicon, they've been able to make something that actually can perform well. It's quite exciting. I'm sorry.
It is very exciting. It's just we're there, right? And when we saw like the different experiences you're going to be able to have, I mean, holy shit, the things you're going to be able to do with this type of technology. What I don't like is that I can already see this is just going to be gatekept by the Apple ecosystem, right? And
yeah, that's true.
That's like, they were like, if you have like a MacBook, you could just like work off your MacBook through the glasses, right? Like, so
you get the
your
screen
MacBook basically is the display. And I am concerned, but if we look at history, right? Apple comes out with something, the iPhone being the first, and everyone copies them and makes things better. Really, like we really have seen better products than the iPhone, which is
iPhone's still pretty good.
iPhone's great.
I don't use an iPhone. I've always been Android, but the iPhone is pretty good.
Looking at the MacBook Pro and like the MacBook Air, you now have competitors from both Razer and Microsoft. Where you have these really, really sleek laptops with amazing specs at like, a third of the cost. And same thing with the Apple Watch, right? We now have the Pixel Watch, which is super good. And we have the Fitbits and the Garmin's and everything Apple releases, right? Apple TV. Well, now we have the Chromecast, works with fucking anything, damn you. Everything Apple releases will have copycats. And this is what I'm banking on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I want it running Android. I don't know what I want it running, but I am excited for the copycats.
That was the comment from my brother. Oh, sorry, go on. Good. I was going to say, the comment from my brother was, I'll wait for the Android version.
Yeah.
But sorry, Mike, what were you saying?
I Oh, I have a MacBook, and I haven't been less impressed since like the Altair by a computer. I fucking hate it.
Wow. And do you remember
But
the Altair, don't you?
it's fucking. But John, you've been making the argument for a long time that augmented reality is really going to be the future. And I remember when the Quest Pro was released, I saw some behind the scenes video of Zuck's VR research lab, and some of the technology there is super cool, what they're doing with eye tracking and autofocus and all that. But even still, Zuck had to be watching this keynote just fuming because this device is pretty cool. I think he just saw himself getting crushed.
I read an article with him. I read a thing that quoted him. I don't know if it was like a press release or a memo or an email or something. And he actually made a lot of sense. I mean, I was reading the text and not listening to him speak. So maybe that was the reason why it came across as actually sensible. But basically, his point was there's nothing here that's completely revolutionary that we haven't looked into at Meta Labs. They've decided to go a certain way, and for us, we're all about accessibility and making this kind of experience and technology available to everybody. So they're with their Meta Quest 3, which they just released for $500, which is came out last week, which makes it's complete coincidence with Apple's recent announcement coming out a week before. That's $500, and it's the up. Yeah, well, no, I did. I think I posted it on. I said I wanted
Facebook fanboy.
Well,
it's true.
I'm a Quest fanboy.
And by extension.
Okay.
Everybody should subscribe to Peter's Beat Saber channel. Yeah.
Yeah, I do like Beat Saber a lot. I will buy any music pack from
the
Beat
channel's
Saber.
actually called Pete Saber. Go check it out.
Oh my god!
Oh, I was thinking of the Peter Beats It channel.
Oh, Peter Beats It.
I will whack you off the planet, Mike.
So you're right about accessibility.
Peter? Oh yeah.
You're right about the pricing. However, again, John's argument, I think I agree with. They're fully committed to VR. I think it's going to be too limited. AR is going to be the future. Yeah. That's what you can wear out and about in the real world. VR, you have to be locked in a room so you don't fall into shit.
Hold up. The Meta Quest 3 will have a full color pass-through camera, and the release video did show someone playing a Dungeons and Dragons game on their dining room table.
I don't doubt it, Peter. I don't doubt it. But to have a fucking conversation with someone, right? Like, I'm not wearing any AR, and they're looking at me with those blackout snorkelers. Like, sorry, I am just gonna laugh. Like, I am not taking you seriously.
You're right.
But
I will be able
to talk. I will be able to talk with you wearing your low-profile AR glasses, literally glasses, right? Like, now we're talking.
But what if he has a camera on his forehead, even though they're complete blackout lenses?
Right, and it's
won't that be awesome? No. That'll be just as good, John.
It's so good that the Apple solution was to slap a screen on the front-facing side to pretend to have eyes. It's not your eyes, right? Like, it's just eyes. Like, and it must be so creepy. Like,
on Apple,
I don't know. I am not a fan.
You know what? I didn't get that. I thought it was a part. Like, you could.
It's not a pass-through.
Are you sure?
It was sort of like semi-transparent. Like
No, it's a screen. It's completely blacked out.
Really?
Yeah, of course.
I did not get that from the video at all.
Yes, you guys. Yes.
I
of
didn't
course.
get that either.
They even showed it to you actually, because they showed you the insides of the goggles, where the mechanisms and the motors and everything it's completely
But I didn't pay attention. That was just cool graphics. That was just like
like cool graphics of no see-through. There is no see-through. That's a fucking screen, you guys.
Wow,
and not only is it a screen, it's not passing through the information.
Ooh,
it's like recreating eyes. It's cheating, is what it is.
I'm much less impressed by this now.
Very gimmicky. It's not see-through at all. That's what I was trying to say. So imagine you're staring at someone and their fucking eyes starts going crazy.
Yeah,
it starts glitching.
You know? Yeah.
So John,
but what I was going to say. Oh, sorry.
Are you trying to tell me that their promotional video is misleading.
Yeah.
That it's not showing exactly like they're playing up the features of the product.
The features of the product are impressive, right? It will, once you've scanned your face, it's creepy step number one, it will create your eyes for the screen. So when you're talking to someone, right? When you're talking to someone, it's showing eyes. And then here's the blackout.
I don't like the little dial thing. I'll say that. But anyway,
But how are you going to wear this out and about though if you can't see? Like having a video representation of the world is you're going to be tripping all over shit. There's no way you'd have.
That's where they were saying the 12 milliseconds. This is where the 12 milliseconds comes in. What you're seeing has a 12 millisecond delay. That means it is 0.012 seconds delayed, which is near instant. You really probably won't be able to tell the difference.
The other thing that Zuckerberg said was that all the examples that they showed in this video was of people sitting at home on their own.
True.
And the experience that Meta wants to go after is a more collaborative kind of thing where you're interacting with other people, which was an interesting point, I thought. Yeah, it was weird here.
At the end of the day, this is a gigantic leap in the right direction.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm much less impressed now knowing that you can't actually see through the lens. I thought that was
you're not seeing anything. It's just a screen.
All right.
So it basically is the same as the Meta Quest.
The only thing I want to...
it's a Meta Quest with a screen. Go ahead.
When will the first hack be released for this so that we can fuck with people's faces and show... I don't know.
Never, because it's an Apple device.
Talking about the 4 years 0 day that we found out about.
I do love that they're like security is at the heart of the Reality, whatever the fuck, Vision Pro, and it uses your iris as a as an auth method. So you sign in. See, here it is. This is your. It's so creepy. This is your 3D representation.
All right. I can't.
It.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna watch this video now for a while. I'm just watching the video.
Exactly.
All right.
All right. Good. Oh yeah, there's all the insides. I'm so disappointed now.
Yep.
All right. Well, good show.